Hey there, Bricksters and Lego friends. Twoloosebricks here with another set review. Well, my opinions on the set anyway. It is set 41153 and it is Ariels celebration boat. So, here it is. First off, we have this little musical piece right here with Sebastian the Crab directing the orchestra, and it has some moving stars on it as well. That is a really cool little piece. Sebastian himself is actually pretty cool. And the trident along with him. So that being said, we move along to this little piece right here, and this is like Ariel's crown. We have a brush, we have a perfume jar, and just like a little sink or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what or where you would put this, but anyway, that's okay. So we'll move that aside. Now moving along to the boat. This boat does not float. As you can see on the bottom, it's just plating, but you can move it along and pretend that it is floating down the river or in the magical land of Ariel. So this is also sort of semi-modular, which is pretty cool. So underneath all of this, we have a treasure chest with a map and some gems in there. So that is really cool, with another star on there as well. And there's some steps into there so that you can also make it like this right here. So you don't have the big part in the back, you can have this part. You can, move it around and play with it and change it up, whatever you like. There's a lot of little tiles here to add the different things and move things around. So that's really, really neat. It's a good design like that. And we have a little dog bone that keeps floating around here because that is for the little dog that is right here in the middle. So we'll just put that aside so we don't lose it. Now looking at the boat itself, it is smaller in design than what I thought it was, but it is pretty cool. Now, having said that, I don't know why there's a white plate here when there's like 1, 2, 3 blue plates with the stud in the middle to hold on to things. Why did they put a white one here? I don't know. Why didn't they just put 4 blue ones or 4 white ones? Beats me. One thing that I don't like on a lot of sets is these flick fire things. So I don't put the little things on it that when you press it, it fires them out, because I end up losing all these things. So I just build it without that, and it works fine. So these are supposed to represent fireworks, okay? So that's not too bad. Now they have a white gem in the top center at the back here. I'm going to suggest something else about that in a few minutes. So also they put a little hook thing here on this side. Not sure what that's for. It doesn't make any sense. There's not on this side, but there is on this side. Now let me say that that crown shouldn't be there. That's an extra crown. I just put it there so I wouldn't lose it. Now, I love the design and all the frills and the gold and all that. It looks really, really super. So what I'd like to do is put this onto the front so you can see Mr. Prince guy there. And, of course, Ariel up here in the back. We can have Ariel up here, and she falls off, but that's okay. And I love her little cape with the hearts cut on the bottom. That's really cool. And she's like holding a rose. Now this is once she is in her human form, of course. When she's going, just before she married the prince, or maybe after she married the prince, and now she's married. So the Royal Celebration boat, I would say, is for after they had gotten married. Once again, this is considered modular. It's a build and swap type of set, but you got to be a little bit careful because it does fall apart there. Now, one thing I was going to say to you earlier, I was going to mention to you about that white gem in the back. So here's my thought on that. There's this extra crown piece. Okay, let's balance this out a little bit. Look, we have a gold crown piece in the front. We have a gold crown piece up here at the top stack. White gem. This doesn't fit right. Get rid of it. Put the gold crown on the back. Now it's balanced. If you want to take the white or clear gem and stick it in the middle, fine. That's what I'm going to do. I think it's balanced now. That's just my personal opinion. I like things balanced. It wasn't balanced before because I had just had the 2, and the thing on the back just didn't do it for me. So little minor modification there to finish that off. I like how this actually turns around like this, but be careful where you put the dog because it won't turn around if the doggy is front on like that. So we're just going to move him out of there, move the prints out of the way, so you can see that it actually does turn around. So that is pretty neat. So maybe that's why the second little piece is there for the doggy. But you gotta be careful because like these dolls don't want to stay on the one stud. So that being said, you have to just sort of muck about with it for a bit, and we'll just put the dog there anyway. So just gotta be a bit careful. Put his hand up because he's waving at people, and you know, gotta be cordial, so he's waving at people. And there is the steering wheel, and I don't know who we could have here, maybe in the front, maybe her dad, or why not Mickey Mouse? We could find someone, I suppose, to put there steering the boat. Someone's got to steer the boat for us. Now, once again, I got this for a great price of $0 because I used points for it at my local grocery store. So I was very happy at this because it sells for $64.95 Canadian, and I don't feel that this is a $65 set. And when you add 15% tax on that, you're up into the $70. So I do feel this is about a $45 set or something like that, or the American price may be more equivalent to what it should be. But of course, the Canadian tariffs and all that come on it jacks the price up ridiculously. And once again, price per piece, if this was not a Disney set and it was just a regular Lego set, it would be cheaper. So once again, you're paying for the Disney name and license. So also makes a difference in the price. But all in all, it's a pretty cool boat. I'm really impressed with it. The amount of detail and gold on it, it is really super cool. I just really like it. It's a great addition to my theme park because my theme park is mainly Disney based, so it'll be continued to be that way. There are some more Disney sets coming out. I see some more Toy Story ones coming out that I like. I don't like them all, but I like a couple of them that will be adding into the theme park, hopefully when they are released. And I'm not sure where I'm going to put this because my whole Ariel set is underwater under the Pirates Cove. So that being said, this is going to have to go up top somewhere. And I'm really running out of room, but I think it's going to require a whole restructuring, rebuilding of the theme park to put things like these new sets that I'm building for it in. So we'll talk about that as we go along, of course, and we'll get to it when we get down there because it's just too cold in the garage right now to get down to the display to do that. Anyway, thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and I will see you again soon. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Like I always say, if you can dream it, you can build it. That's about it for me today. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe down below, and hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time we upload a video. Take care, and I will talk to you guys again in the next video very shortly.